Hello, I am Tipakon Supalak. Welcome to Newsbeat this hour. The government has started a water flow test in Bangkok's canals to help it evaluate the effectiveness of the drainage system in canals on the western and eastern sides of the capital. We have a report from our reporter Roselyn from Bangkok Drainage Drill Operations Center in Ratchathewi District. สวัสดีค่ะคุณRoselyn
สวัสดีค่ะคุณทิพกร
So what's happening there so far?
Well, lots of things are happening so far here at the center. As of 2 o'clock in the afternoon today, officials have released 7 cubic meters per second of water from the opening of the gate, Towi Watana water gate. And the whole point of the drill is to see how the water travels from the Towi Watana gate and the canal down into the Pasir Jalon Canal, which is considered the weak point, the weakest link of the water drainage test in Bangkok's western area. And so far, I'm here at the Bangkok Drainage Center and the Operations Center in the Bangkok Thai Tower. It's the office of the HAI, or HAI, also known as the Hydro and Agro Informatics Institute. This is an institute that has joined hands with the government to research this particular drill test, as they have a lot of research information. They've been researching the water management in Thailand for a long time now. As of now, officials are still monitoring the rise in the water levels along the canal. Initially, the water at the Towi Watana gate, it rose from 61 to 66 centimeters, and the capacity of the water level is about 80 to 90 centimeters high. So we still have a lot of room for the water to travel as of the beginning of the Towi Watana canal. As the water traveled southeast downward toward the Pasir Jalon and the Phet Kasem Road, Soi 69, the Pasir Jalon Canal is also one of the weakest points in this area. The water rose from 20 to 22 centimeters at that particular junction, which is considered the weak link. The maximum capacity there is 50 centimeters. So according to the head of the hydro modeling selection, this is one of the head researchers of the HAI Institute, Dr. Surajet Bunya Arunet. He said that so far things are pretty good and the water drilling test is going smoothly as planned. And he came out to say that so far, he and his HAI Institute, together with, of course, the director of the Hydro and Agro Informatics Institute, and also member of the National Water Resources and Flood Policy Committee, Kun Royon Jitdon. They said that so far things are going quite well. Rain wouldn't even cause any problems for today's drilling test. Things are looking good, and any possibilities of floods are quite slim as of now. So, looks pretty good.
And no obstacles at all, as you said. And then authorities think that it will not cause any problem for the drill test either. And what about Friday?
Well, Friday is another question and is another story. We'll have to see how things go. But according to the drills today so far and the smoothness of the operations, it looks like Friday could also be another success. But as of now, we're still waiting to see lots of signal issues right now. There are lots of monitoring sites, 4 in particular, that is sending information, sending pictures and updates to each other. So the signal is quite slow as of now. So we'll keep you posted on any kind of happenings from this department, from this area.
Right. So, Kun Roselyn, I think it's one last question. Why did they choose today for the drill test, and how long was the preparation for the test?
Well, that's a good question. According to Dr. Surajet, he said he chose today, and his team, and as well as the government, they chose today because the water levels at 2 p.m. are at their lowest. So they want to go with the flow, as they say, and instead of go against the mainstream. And so this is the best time where people will be less affected by the water levels and the drill test altogether. And so this is why they chose now. And as for this particular date, it seems that the government and the HAI had just done to join hands about 2 months ago in order to prepare this drill test for Bangkok. And so that's why they chose today and 2 o'clock.
Okay, thank you very much, Kun Roselyn. And that was our live reporter, Kun Roselyn Tepawan, reporting from Bangkok Drainage Drill Operations Center in Ratchathewi District.